Red lights on. It's the For All Podcast, the Pod Forward special. She's Camille. I'm Eric. Welcome. We're live on Facebook. Pause up, everybody. Should we put them right here?
Hi, Paw.
Hi, Paw. That's right. Today is our Paw It Forward Day. Your donations matched dollar for dollar. So you donate one. I'm not going to be able to do it like Dale Badway. If you donate one, it becomes two. See, I'm not as quick. My eyes are not as quick as the hand. But we've had an eventful morning so
it
far,
has
right,
been
Camille?
busy. We were up dark and early, and we've had a lot of furry friends and not so furry friends come and visit us from Fox News.
That's right. So Fox 13 visited us this morning here at our Largo shelter. We've had conversations with Dr. Lopez talking about the pet hospital and shelter medicine. We've had conversations with our board president, our CEO, Martha Bowden. We've had alums stop by, Ren from Cary, our board president, and also Diesel. He's the face of the campaign. If you've seen any of our commercials on any of the local affiliates, what'd you think of Diesel?
Oh my gosh, it was so good to see him again.
Yeah.
And it's just so happy with his family. It was such a great time to get to see them interact and the connection between him and his new family. So sweet.
I love his harness. I mean, he's got everything's prepared. If he goes to the bathroom, if he goes for a walk, if he needs his halo, it's ready to go. Just has a super family. And Bridget and Tommy there he is visiting with Charlie Belcher this morning. For those of you who don't know, Diesel, special needs dog, here at our shelter, 7 years old, really needed that extra medical care from us and the behavioral assessment, find the right family. And it was just a perfect match with Tommy, a Marine Corps veteran, also really bonding with Diesel. And it just seems like it's, according to them, getting better every day.
Yep.
and when you're a dog and you're on TV and you can relax like that, I mean, we should just take a cue from Diesel ourselves. All right, so what are we doing today on the podcast? Camille, of course, is going to talk about events. We're going to talk about donations. We've got people all lined up in the StreamYard broadcast on Facebook Live, ready to visit with you, talk about any animals that they have in their office right now. Some of them may be up for adoption. Some of them may be, here at SPCA Tampa Bay, you get to bring your dog or cat to work anytime you want, or you can just go pick one up from the shelter, give it a little bit of a break from the kennel, and then return it so it's ready on the adoption floor. Have you done that yet?
I have not done that yet. I have brought my own kittens in, which I don't get any work done when I bring them in.
Yeah. And I have to bring in my dogs sometimes one at a time because they are so calm at home, but they get here and they're just like, just ready to go, because obviously dogs and their senses just go crazy. But again, it is Paw Forward Day. Donate online. Go to spcatampabay.org, and there you'll see a big pop-up with Diesel. You can donate online. You can use your mobile device right now, 3725, or you can pick up the phone and talk to somebody and call 1-844-SPCA-PAW. Who can we talk to first, Matt? Who do you have lined up? Just click them in. We'll look over here at camera number 2 or the studio laptop, and we'll see who is talking here on the Paw It Forward For All podcast.
All right. I think we're going to go to Jennifer Gross first.
We're going to go to Jennifer Gross. And she has, it's our little kittens that will be up for adoption soon. She is definitely challenged. And you did a much better job. Sorry, Jen.
Morning, Eric.
Camille did a much better job with Missy and Buddy this morning.
I've got Dopey. Dopey. Toys here, trying to keep him entertained. Oh, I wish you could have seen the slide he just did across the office floor.
I think I saw something moving underneath.
There he goes.
That was a low call. Yes.
He moves pretty fast. So Dopey is not up for adoption just yet. Hold on. He's a little young. When he is up for adoption, he'll go home with another sweet cat, but they're not quite ready yet. But we're not here to talk about Dopey today. We are here to talk about the Paw It Forward Fund Drive, which every day is a great day to donate to SPCA Tampa Bay But today is the best day because we have a terrific sponsor match going. We have very generous sponsors in the community who are matching every dollar that's donated to us as part of the Pod Forward Fund Drive. Go onto our website, spcatampabay.org/PAW. Text us, call us, 844-SPCA-PAW. Make a gift to us today and help animals like Dopey, who is, I think I got him again. He's a tough one to wrangle, but he's a lot of fun. You can help us take care of animals like Dopey, like Diesel that you saw this morning, like Buddy and Missy, the bonded pair of cats. We couldn't do any of it without your support, and we are so very grateful. Again, today's the day. Sponsors are matching every gift made to us. So thank you for your support. Dopey thanks you. He's sniffing around over there. I'll see if I can't get him again. But I think that's it from me, you guys. Anything else?
I don't know. You might want to stand by. We might come back to you later with Dopey. Let's mention some of those sponsors.
Yeah.
Let's talk about First Home Bank, Hills Pet Nutrition, Lima Construction. We also have TD Synex. We have Centergrid, Ninja RMM. We might even have a big graphic to put up on the screen with all of our sponsors. Nicholas of Florida. I could probably go to the website and just keep rattling them off, because we have
Crown Automotive.
Crown Automotive. I call the big four, or actually big 4.5, Centergrid and Ninja RMM, working together. Lima Construction, Hills Pet Nutrition, First Home Bank. Those organizations with our For All mantra, they really did a great job. I mean, it's, as you can tell with Jen there, with Dopey, to get an animal to cooperate on camera for just, I don't know, I guess when you see some of those videos, you're getting, the best 30 seconds because there was a lot of B-roll where we're like, okay, we're going to need you to do that cut again. There you can see all of our presenting sponsors, our gold sponsors, silver sponsors, Banco ZK. You mentioned Crown Automotive and even our bronze sponsors. They're matching your gifts today, dollar for dollar. So if you just happen to be on this podcast for a couple seconds, share it or stop what you're doing, stop watching the podcast, and then just go right and donate. That would be an awesome thing to do. Let's have a visit from our next guest here on the For All podcast. Matt, who do you have?
All right. We have Colleen Cherry, who is our volunteers manager, and she has a special celebrity guest in her office with her.
That's right. Colleen, how's it going? And also, our co-host feel that way for the preview party last night.
Yes, and I'm here with another local celebrity, Miss Marley Joe. We are paying her in cookies. So Marley is an alum from SPCA Tampa Bay, and she got to take part in a very special photo shoot a few months ago with one of our amazing sponsors, First Home Bank, one of our Pod Forward sponsors. So we have a couple behind-the-scenes photos and videos of Marley having her day with Cash, their mascot, who looks a lot like Marley, actually. Are you and Cash?
He does.
Yeah, we're cousins from a past life, right? And there's Cash with one of our shelter dogs. We pay our dogs in treats for their talents. They're very happy to do that. And Coms, of course, right, Marley? Coms are some of your very favorites. So Marley is featured on First Home Bank's wonderful billboard truck that has been driving all over St. Pete and Tampa Bay. It has a running screen there, as you can see Marley and Cash. And they're just spreading all the good news about Pod Forward and encouraging people to donate to help our homeless animals in need. So, Marley, how do you feel about being a local celebrity? What do you think? It's okay. I like it. No autographs, no, please. I have to talk to my agent. I had to discuss with her agent to book her and bring her onto the podcast today. She's doing us a great favor to encourage everybody to paw it forward and look out for that First Home Bank truck. It is driving all around St. Pete and Tampa today. They did come by and visit the shelter. Marley didn't get to see it in person, but that's okay. But we got to have a little dance party with the billboard. We're very excited to see that. But keep an eye out for it. And if you see it driving around, make sure to tag First Home Bank and tag SPCA Tampa Bay so that we can see all those wonderful pictures of Marley's good work in action.
And it takes, Colleen, it takes a special dog to interact with mascots, right?
It does. Yes. Marley, how did you feel about interacting with Cash? She said, well, he gave me cookies, so I was fine with that. I liked him a lot. He was a good dog. He was a very good boy.
Can you ask Marley if the cape as well? Because I know a cape on Cash.
What was? Oh, a cape? Yes, Marley was quite jealous of Cash's cape that she did not get a superhero cape because she does in fact have superpowers. She has the power of super drool. I'm covered in it right now.
Well, at least you don't have Marley climbing on your back like Dopey was with Jen. I mean, that was.
That's true. I might need to go visit my chiropractor if that was the case.
Colleen, anything else to add? The button that you have or staff today?
What was that?
The button that you have on?
Yeah, I have my wonderful Ask Me About Paw It Forward button. So you'll see our staff and our volunteers will be rocking these buttons and encouraging everyone who comes to visit the shelter today to paw it forward. So you can call, donate online, even text. You don't have to talk to a human. Just send a text and send a donation and help change the lives of animals like Miss Marley here.
All right, Colleen, anything else to add?
That's all. Just thank you all for our generous sponsors like First Home Bank, and thank you all for supporting Paw It Forward.
All right, great segment, Colleen. I believe the First Home Bank, besides stopping by here, it's been out in the Tampa Bay area all week. Will continue, obviously, through today. It was at the Lightning game on Friday. So if you happen to see it, again, share on social media, but more importantly, paw it forward. Paw it forward. And the person who loves this campaign and to paw it forward and who is our champion for all things humanity is our CEO, Martha Bowden. And Martha, good morning.
Good morning. It's a paw it forward morning.
That's right. What do you think so far? I mean, we've had on television a lot of variety, a lot of alumni coming back, all kinds of animals.
That just warms my heart when the animals that have been in our care for a while come back to our campus. It goes right down to my toes. The excitement, the joy. I saw staff members when Diesel showed up this morning. I saw staff members running from the kennels to give him a hug. Ren comes and she struts her stuff. It just feels so neat to see animals coming back and the humans that love them coming to tell their story, and then to be able to share stories like our two foster kitties that are ready to go home as a bonded pair. We'd love to see Buddy and Missy share that love that they have for each other with a human or two or three. So it's been a wonderful morning of spreading the humanity and getting people excited about what it means to paw it forward.
And also, when we talk about our cause and our mission for SPCA Tampa Bay, you and I know, Camille knows, Matt knows, everybody, the first thing people think of is the adoptions center here in Largo. And they tend to go, oh, I didn't know that you had the pet hospital, the veterinary center down in St. Pete. And to get a visit this morning with Dr. Lopez and have him share a lot about that side of our work on Fox 13. Can you share a little bit about that? Because a lot of folks that are going there for spay and neuter services, pet health for their animals, but also donations today will help us help people that walk through those doors and say, I need a little bit extra help because sometimes the care, especially in today's economy, starts to climb in cost.
Absolutely. We are so fortunate to have a wonderful facility in St. Petersburg that's available to any pet owner who needs help with their pet. And we can do anything from kitten and puppy, initial vaccinations and exams, all the way up through senior pet care. So we're there for a lifetime of care for you and your pet. And we want to make sure that we can provide resources to families who may be struggling a little bit right now. So we have a wonderful program called the Caldwell Keeping Families Together Fund. And if a family is struggling to deal with their veterinary bills, we may be able to help them through that fund, gifts that are made today will support that fund as well. So the Caldwell Fund allows us to do so much more than just help the pets that are at the shelter, but also pets that are already in their homes that may need a little bit of extra support to stay there and stay healthy.
And Martha, one more question. We wouldn't have been able to have this type of Paw It Forward campaign without the initial gifts from our sponsors, presenting sponsors, bronze sponsors. Can you talk a little bit about them?
We are so incredibly fortunate to have companies like First Home Bank, like Hills Pet Nutrition, Lima Construction, Center Grid, Ninja RMM, and so many more that have stepped up and said, we understand the importance of an organization in this community like SPCA Tampa Bay. So they are matching dollar for dollar every gift that comes in through the Paw It Forward Fund Drive, which is just incredible. So doubling the value, doubling the joy, doubling the impact. That makes an enormous difference for our community and for our animals.
Awesome. All right, boss, anything else to add?
We're just so grateful that you're joining us today and hoping that you're jumping online and making that gift. You can text, you can call, you can get on our website. It's going to make an enormous difference in the lives of animals and the people who love them. We need your help. Please paw it forward today.
All right. Thank you, Martha. Thank you. And I know you've been getting some phone calls, but you were not able to answer because you were...
the phone was ringing off the hook. If it had a hook, it would be ringing off it.
All right, folks, that was our CEO, Martha Bowden. So I know we have some other people lined up, but do we have any of these great commercials lined up? Matt's going to play some commercials, and when we come back, we're going to visit with more of our staff and more animals.
Imagine finding your way without your eyesight to guide you. This was the case for Blind Mouse, a 2-year-old gray tabby cat. She arrived at SPCA Tampa Bay with a chronic condition, and both eyes had to be removed by our medical team. When an animal arrives at our 4-all shelter with unique needs, it's the community support and donors that make it possible for us to provide specialized care. You can help cats and other animals like her by donating to SPCA Tampa Bay. Paw It Forward on November 4th. Imagine being a dog at a shelter and you can't see anything. That's Diesel's story when he came to SPCA Tampa Bay. But he didn't let a few obstacles get him down. He put his best paw forward and melted our hearts. Thanks to donors like you, Diesel's story continues with a wonderful family, providing this big guy the special life he deserves. You can help other animals like Diesel by donating today to SPCA Tampa Bay. Paw It Forward to the animals in our care on November 4th. Donate online, text, or call.
Welcome back to the Paw It Forward podcast. And we are going to hop down to Christy, who is visiting my favorite residence at SPCA Tampa Bay. Christy, who do you have with you?
She's muted.
Oh, Christy, you're muted.
Your phone is muted.
Christy, you're muted.
We're going to have to run down. We're going to have to send smoke signals or poke out the window and go down and drop a note. You're muted. Has somebody made a T-shirt yet that says you're muted? I mean, because it is like the Zoom thing to do. Zoom, StreamYard, Teams. You're muted. Have you gotten any better at reading lips?
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Usually,
I'm terrible.
I can't get my mic to stay on, guys.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you are.
There you go.
Hey.
All right, start all over, Chris.
Hey. Good morning. Good morning. I'm here with Barb, and we are down here with Buddy and Missy, who are on the news this morning. You might have met them there. And Barb's going to tell us a little bit about the personalities of this bonded pair that she's fostering in her office. Hey, Barb.
Hi. So we have Buddy here, and his name fits him because he is truly a buddy. I believe he is a dog trapped in a cat's body. He's absolutely a wonderful cat, loves to play, does not realize he's 13 years old, so he's just a wonderful cat. Behind is Miss Missy, and she is as sweet and wonderful, just a little bit more reserved. But she's a sweetheart also. They came in, they've been here since August. And they're bonded, so they have to be adopted together. So they're just the best cats ever. So we really want them to get a good home.
Well, thank you so much, Barb. I appreciate you visiting with us this morning. Thank you, guys. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Call it the Samsung.
Call it the Samsung.
Say goodbye, Barb.
Say bye, Buddy.
It's Pod Forward, everybody. So donations are doubled today for animals just like Buddy and Missy. So please go hit the phones, hit your computer, make a donation.
We're going to need an
Thanks,
update.
guys.
Thank you, Christy, and thank you, Barb and Missy and Buddy. You know, I don't know that those guys, they've been here since August, right?
Yep.
And when I arrived this morning, when it was still dark, and I know that they're in Barb's office, they're not staying in our cat pods because, you know, they're that bonded pair. When I walked in, Buddy was already up, probably been up for a while. And he's staring right out of the office like a receptionist, like, can I see your pass, please? You know, do you have a mask or do you have your pass or whatever? And I'm like, Buddy, I'm like, dude, you're going to be on TV today. But you did a great job with Missy. Were you surprised that at the last second, as soon as the camera went on, she was like, I'm ready?
She did a fantastic job at the end of the day. She is, like Barb mentioned, a little more on the reserve side, but she, with the help of her companion Buddy, was very excited to have her first debut on the news. So that was a fun time.
And I think when you see how, you know, Buddy was on top of the desk, ready to play, as Barb said, dog in a cat's body. But then Missy, just only a couple feet away, I think they've really also bonded to that reception area. So I think
Definitely.
once they find their forever home, you know, it might take a day or two, and then, you know, they'll be at home again.
And they have so much love to give.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me, you know, every animal is different, I think, once they leave here, leave our shelter and find their forever home, and how quickly they're like, okay, this is it. I can remember a long time ago, one of my family's first animals, we rescued a dog, and I promise you, that guy went around the entire house sniffing, and then came down to the bottom of the steps, looked at us and said, all right, this will do. All right, we're going to make this work. And within a couple of days, it was like he'd been there, you know, ever since the place was built. So, you know, animals are funny like that. So we're going to get an update. I hope anytime soon somebody's going to type in on the comments or so, or send us, or pop into the studio with a little note that says, here's an update. Here's how much money that we've raised. Because I can check the website and can tell you that people are going to our Paw Forward page, the Paw Donate page, or just going to SPCATampaBay.org, period. This morning when Charlie Belcher was on, there was folks from the Midwest. I don't know if they had an online, they were able to watch that as well, and had some type of subscription service to Fox 13, but all the way out to the West Coast, that they were online and making donations. So I have some other information here of why people should to donate besides our adoptable pets. Did you know, and you might know this, 643 infant and medically fragile pets were nurtured by our foster families.
Really?
That foster families and that program has really started to build and grow. But a lot of folks, again, they think of adoption shelter. I'm going to go pets, dogs, cats, pocket pets. But like you saw Dopey earlier, and technically Barb is a foster family, and they do a lot. And it's companies like Hill's Pet Nutrition that help them prosper as well. Have you ever thought about fostering?
I have. I would love to foster. In my office, I already have 6 animals at home. So
just
no more room.
So I'm curious, when you talk about the foster program, has your husband given you the warning yet about bringing animals home?
I mean, he's the same way I am, so.
Okay, maybe, yeah. Because I get the warning a lot, you know. I'm like, hey, we got this dog. Okay, I love it. My family's like, love it, everything, but we're not going to be a foster failure again. We're already foster failures. Matt, did you have something?
I was going to say she's good, and her husband's on board. So
yeah. So maybe
he's worse than I am, actually.
Okay, let me find some other numbers here. I know one big number that we're moving toward is when the adoption happens with either Missy and Buddy together, or Blue, one of the dogs, because we have about 100 animals available right now. We are moving toward 2,400 adoptions for the year, and our goal of being 3,000. Matt, hold that up again.
Jen.
Jen. Okay, we got Jen. Jen is going to come back. Maybe she has an update, or she's just with Dopey, and we want to show more cats crawling and make live TikTok videos.
All right, I don't think Dopey wants to be part of this update, but I did just get the official total that we're sitting at right now for fundraising. From my boss next door, Carolyn, says we are at $98,911 for the Paw It Fund Drive so far, but we have many hours to go, lots of opportunities to still donate. So just wanted
Closing in on 6 figures. Everybody
Yeah.
share the link. Even if you're watching the podcast, I know we have a gazillion viewers. Wink, wink. But stop and just go and donate online or pick up the phone and call. It'd be great if we could. If you're probably not signed up to get calls, we could get one live.
I know.
Right now. That would be pretty cool. So let's see if we can line somebody else up and see if Matt has more of our outstanding stories that are airing throughout the Tampa Bay area.
Ethel's life was hanging by a thread. Struck by a car after escaping her yard, this 8-month-old puppy was rushed to our veterinary center. She needed emergency surgery if she was ever going to walk again. Unable to support her long recovery, her elderly owner surrendered Ethel to SPCA Tampa Bay. Because of caring donors like you, we were able to save this sweet dog. When you make a gift to SPCA Tampa Bay today, you will be providing twice as much life-saving care to animals in our community. Text, call, or donate online.
SPCA Tampa Bay is a for-all shelter and pet hospital. Being a for-all shelter means that SPCA Tampa Bay will not limit admission or refuse to take an animal in need. They are for all shapes, colors, species, breeds, ages, and situations. All are welcome at SPCA Tampa Bay. When you make a gift, your gift will be matched to provide twice as much life-saving care. Paw It Forward with Hill's Pet Nutrition. Text, call, or donate online.
SPCA Tampa Bay is a for-all shelter and pet hospital. Being for all shelter means that SPCA Tampa Bay will not limit admission or refuse to take an animal in need. They are for all shapes, sizes, species, breeds, ages, and situations. All are welcome at SPCA Tampa Bay. When you make a gift to SPCA Tampa Bay, your gift will be matched to provide twice as much life-saving care. Paw It Forward with First Home Bank. Text, call, or donate online.
The For All Podcast Paw Forward Special. She's Camille. I'm Eric. We have our paws. And like most members of the marketing team, I will mention a movie and they have no idea what I'm talking about. But let me see that one. Let me put both of these on here. This scene just reminds me of my best friend's wedding movie where they're sitting there having the lobster and the crab and they're going like this with their paws, you know. Oh, we got the dual camera.
Ooh.
Yeah. Look at that. 2-shot. Matt's getting fancy now. Going with the laptop. Awesome. All right. Paw Forward. Before we try to go inside and give you a live walkthrough Wednesday on a Thursday, because we're about a couple hours away from opening, what events do we have coming up, Camille?
We have a couple. Thanks. Need that back. So we have some really fun opportunities. Obviously, today is Paw It Forward. But we have some fun community events coming up. In a couple weeks, we're going to be visiting some schools around Pinellas County for the Great American Teach-In. So we're going to go around, share about what we do here, about what it takes to work at a shelter, animal fundamentals, all those fun things. And we'll even take some animals for the kids to meet. So that'll be really exciting. And then we have Enchant Christmas, which I am really excited for. It was a beautiful display. It wasn't last year, but the year before.
Ago, yeah, because
it was already 2 years ago.
Messed up 20.
Yeah. But we're going to be out there for Paws and Claws, and that'll be the 16th of December from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. So really looking forward to that. It'll be a fun night where you can bring your dogs along, see some Christmas lights, enjoy the beautiful display, and get to meet some other dogs. So.
Yeah. And it's at the hours where, like a Rowdy's game, we'll be able to bring an adoptable dog, should be able to, or one that will be up for adoption in the very near future. So you said you didn't get to go the last time.
Well, I went 2 years ago.
Okay, you did go 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
not
you didn't go
last year.
during the dog night.
Not during the dog night.
My
I missed out on the
goodness.
dog night.
I mean, it is a variety of animals out there. And the great thing is watching some of them. I believe they were getting their picture taken with Santa Claus because it is paws and claws. We have different stations set up. So obviously sometimes you get to Tropicana Field. The dog is excited, doesn't want to go to the bathroom. You bring him inside. It's okay. There are some places there for you as the responsible owner to help clean up after they use the bathroom, because all of that stuff is artificial because they have to be able to clean it. They had 2 of the paws and claws last time, but this time it's only 1. So December 16th, it's a Thursday night, and I think some of the prices came down.
Good.
How many people are we going to have there for our team?
That's a great question.
It's like 8 or 10 counting volunteers.
It's a lot of people. Yeah.
It's not really it's like a squad or almost half the size of a platoon because, everybody wants to go this. It's not hard to find volunteers and staff members that want to go to Enchant Christmas. They're like, definitely.
Puppies, Christmas lights. What else could you ask for?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they'll have some cool new things that will be available for everybody. Also, it's only about 8 days then before Christmas Eve and Christmas. So if you're looking to add some gifts or something and you need to ship them, you'll probably show up a little early, and Paws and Claws will just be your hangout night.
Should be a good time.
Yeah. Do you buy a lot of stuff for Christmas?
I'm a last minute shopper.
For your animals?
Oh, sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because those are the nights where they will have the sweaters and the
right,
all that stuff. Yeah.
My animals in my house, Christmas is every day. They're so spoiled. They get gifts all the time.
Do we have anybody right now, Matt? Still no signal? Probably no signal. It's a little challenging with the live walkthrough down there in the kennel. Sometimes the forces that be in the internet and the thick walls are just knocking down that signal. And that's why Camille and our team throughout the years always tape it on Wednesday or Tuesday and then give you a preview of what's available. But I think right now we have about 40 cats, maybe 40 critters, 20 plus dogs, a variety of dogs, some young, some on the Diamond Dogs. You want to share a little bit about Diamond Dogs?
Diamond Dogs is great. Love my dog pet resort.
Yep.
They are our partner in that, and they provide so many awesome benefits to adopting senior dogs, which is any dog over the age of 7. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah, and they will do blood work. They will let you come for grooming services, just hanging out at the water park, all sorts of fun things. So it's a great program. You can check more out about that on our website, spcatampabay.org.
Yeah, and you go to the adoption menu, and right there we'll have adoptable pets and a nice little section on Diamond Dogs. So still no signal from the kennel. Matt's shaking his head. And folks, when Matt shakes his head in disappointment, it's just not, no, we don't have it. It's just, no signal. We're going to work on that. Any other sponsor videos to show? Let's show a sponsor video and we'll come back and close it out, and hopefully we have that signal.
SPCA Tampa Bay is a for-all shelter and pet hospital. Being a for-all shelter means that SPCA Tampa Bay will not limit admission or refuse to take in an animal in need. They are for all shapes, colors, species, breeds, ages, and situations. All are welcome at SPCA Tampa Bay. When you make a gift to SPCA Tampa Bay, your gift will be matched to provide twice as much life-saving care. Paw it forward with Lima Construction. Text, call, or donate online.
SPCA Tampa Bay is a for-all shelter and pet hospital. Being a for-all shelter means that SPCA Tampa Bay will not limit admission or refuse to take in an animal in need. They are for all shapes, colors, species, breeds, ages, and situations. All are welcome at SPCA Tampa Bay. When you make a gift to SPCA Tampa Bay, your gift will be matched to provide twice as much life-saving care. Call it forward with CenterGrid and Ninja RMM. Text, call, or donate online.
And we're back. Do we have Colleen yet, Matt? No go? Oh, well, we tried.
We did. I mean, it's a signal thing. But go to our website. There you can see beautiful pictures taken by our volunteers getting these animals ready, whether it's the cats, dogs, or critters. And understand that we do have a pig waiting to go through the analysis before the pig is officially up for adoption. So we're back into the pig business.
We're back in the pig business. We've always been in the pig business.
That's what we do as a for-all shelter and pet hospital. Okay, we'll wrap up the program. We apologize we couldn't get the live walkthrough Wednesday on Thursday. It is Paw Forward Day. Thank you to all our generous sponsors. Thank you to everybody that chimed in on the program and shared the stories of your animals and the stars of our Paw Forward stories this year. Remember, go to our website. You can donate online. You can text 243-725. Pick up the phone, 1-844-SPCA-PAW. And maybe you received the direct mail. You can send it in. And our generous sponsors, especially our presenting ones, First Home Bank and Hills Pet Nutrition, will match every dollar. So $1 becomes $2. All right, for Camille, I'm Eric and Matt. Thank you for watching the For All Podcast, the Pod Forward live version.